Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley of your Farm. So today we're going to be playing a bit of the waiting game. I know it sounds deadly boring, but actually we're going to make this very interesting because we're going to have to do lots of different jobs which we have to fit in anyway before the harvest. Harvest is going to be in the next episode or two. We can start to harvest at the end of summer. It's now midsummer, so yeah, not too long to go. And there's going to be plenty to do, plenty of harvesting to do when it does come. As I did mention at the beginning of the series, this series is going to be basically one in-game year. So, yes, we'll be finishing this series at the end of winter, basically. So we're going to keep everything going, keep the greenhouses going and everything, until it just becomes unbearably cold, and then, yes, we'll be moving on. But that is still quite a long time from now. Right, so, I think we'll take the tractor off here. You can see how much weight is on the back of the Unimog. You can tell it's very heavy. Just unfolding the ramp. Get this started up. Yes, I was actually expecting to do some greenhouse work today. We do have to put some manure in about 2 of the greenhouses, but overall, they don't actually need anything doing to them at all. The water is still over 50%, and the manure, for most of them, that is also about 60 or 70%. So, it's amazingly maintenance free, and actually we have moved through the night time, we have skipped the night time since the previous episode, and we made £5,000 from them, which I think is very impressive. £5,000 for some manure and water basically, which is what we use to grow these lovely vegetables. Very well, melons in this one, and cauliflower in here, but many different things we have. So, what we're going to do is get the JCB, not the skid steer, the JCB telehandler. We're going to get the bucket on the front of it. It probably already is on it, I'm not too sure. And then we're going to have to fill up 2 of those manure storage areas on the greenhouses. We actually have some silage in here. They probably will take it actually, because it's been a number of hours. We have moved on since we last fed them. Please take it. That's very useful. Thank you, cows. I appreciate it. Right. So yes, over here. Oh yeah, going back to the Fill Trigger Tools mod. Somehow I managed to miss the mod hub link for it. There's me thinking it was only on the third-party websites, and I did mention the third-party websites were plagued with some viruses, and I didn't really recommend getting them from there. But yeah, it turns out that it is actually on mod hub. Thank you to everybody who did post the mod hub link. What I've done is I have actually updated the link in the description, so that is the safe one to use. ModHub is the official farming simulator mod site, and I've never had any problems at all with any kind of viruses or anything, so I'm pretty sure it's 100% safe. I probably would never say 100% because you just never know, but 99.9% safe. Definitely one of the most trusted ones out there. ModHoster is good, although I have had a few funny links from there, so overall, ModHost is good. There is the odd issue, which I have come across. Although, it's weird. It's been in phases actually before, where some of the mods have been full of viruses, and then other times there's none at all. It just seems to be perfect. So, I'm not too sure. I know that is a fairly reputable one, though. But there's so many mod sites. Most of them are these third-party ones. So, if you're going to download something from there, you'd have to do so at your own risk, basically. Right, so that's done. I don't think any of these are the ones over here need to be done. So I'm pretty sure we've already done it. Nope, and nope. That one, yeah, that could do some. We'll get one more bucket load just to top these ones up. One thing I can say though is those crops are coming along very nicely. They do look healthy. It's nice to have some very healthy crops. And yeah, I have actually managed to keep up with the fertilizer. I know, it's amazing. It's unusual. But they are 90% more productive than what they could have been. I don't think... There might be one field which is 100% productive. Because we did plough something, I think. I can check. Oops. Yes, I can check. needs ploughing. Was 53? 53 I think it was, and... Oh, just 53. I would say. I knew there was something. So yeah, field number 53 could be 100% more productive than if we'd done nothing at all except for drill it. And now for the second one. There we go. So yeah, that's good that it's all been consumed on those two. And we could have actually put any remainder in another one because they're not totally full. They're just very good. They're just very full overall. Not to the brim. So that was nice and easy. And like I say, the water is fine. So we just leave them to it. Now, the animals. This is definitely something we need to keep an eye on because I know that the water is definitely depleting. They're still safe. They've got a third. Over a third maybe. But it's something that needs to be topped up. Otherwise I may forget in the excitement of harvest. Luckily, the water does go a very long way. So we don't have to do it very often. I would tow it with this machine, but yes, even the most powerful tractor we have does struggle with it because it's something like 50,000 litres of water, which is a very large amount. So this is the tractor we're going to use. We can actually take the pallet fork off here. We don't need to keep it on. We'll keep it with the pallets of wool just over here. And there we go. And yes, the water tanker, I have seen it today, not too far away, is here. There we go. The green one. It does have something in it. Can we put it on with the weight? We probably don't need any more weight, to be honest, but we probably can do. Yeah, we can. It does fit underneath there. It might affect our turning. So we have 2%. Well, that 2% we'll put into the greenhouses, or into a greenhouse. No point going back to the river with something in it. That's just a waste. It would not be a very efficient way of doing it. Oh yeah, I need to be the correct way around as well. That seems to be alright though. Good, okay, so that's finished off. Let's go back over to the river. We've been there once before to do this. But it takes a long time to fill. And that really is just because of the amount of water. So much. I just can't believe that we can even get it up the hill. There is a very steep hill around the corner here, which I have shown you before. And pulling loads up there is tough. In fact, actually, the Unimog potentially would be better because I've actually, well, as you saw at the beginning, I was towing this tractor on the transport trailer up the hill. It didn't struggle at all. It was incredible. So maybe the Unimog is better, unless the actual mass of this tractor in the game is not really registering as very much. Maybe it weighs the same as a feather. Who knows? Now we're actually at the stage in the Let's Play where we're making a good profit at night, because usually we do make a loss at night with the expenses being so high, but now the expenses are definitely outweighed by the income. The reason for this is really the greenhouses. They really do seem to be the best thing to be doing. The milk is good as well, it's very good, but having the greenhouses as well just really boosts us right up. Have I overshot? I think we can actually take the next turning. I have overshot. But we can go right here. That was very good timing. Here, yes. It does come across you fairly quickly. Too busy talking about our income. I am pleased though, because really, the amount of work we've done, it needs to pay off, and it is doing. So providing I maintain the cows and maintain the sheep and the greenhouses, we're going to be making a fortune. This is just the money that comes in at midnight, and that is the high figure. We then have the wool as well, and as we know, the wool is absolutely incredible. We made a fortune in the previous episode, and we only had 2 and a bit pallets. Amazing stuff. Right, so I need to figure out how to work this. I think we have to drop it off from what I can remember before. Yeah, drop it off here. doesn't seem to want to fill if you don't. And then, yeah, it can be challenging to pick it up again when it's fully loaded. But it is really the only way of doing it. So if we just cycle through, refill, there we go. And yeah, that is going to take a while. Luckily we do have a fill gauge on the outside of it, so you can see the speed it's filling up at. It needs to get to about 50,000, I think it is. So we'll have a wander. Let's have a walk. I think for some reason I do still have a log grab through here. I do. I don't know why. I don't know why it's here. We may not be using it again actually, so I might just get rid of it. Tidy the place up a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't understand how it managed to stay here. I took everything else away, and it was attached to a tractor. So bizarre. Really weird. There will be a reasonable explanation for it. It's just I must have forgotten or something. I don't know. Anyway, look at these two fields here. They're looking really good. And some of these fields are going to be baled. Anything we do bale is most likely going to be sold. The straw. We'll keep some straw, a very small amount, if we do need it. We already do have some straw in the hayloft. So just enough to basically suffice the cow's requirement for bedding and total mixed ration. But overall, I think we're doing alright. This series has been going for a while, but it has paid off doing the work that we've done. And everything which we have created, so any kind of food, the amount of animals we have, it's all going to be transferred to the next map. I'm saying that as if it's going to be in the next few days, but no, the next map is actually still a long way off. We still have plenty more to be doing here. I should think we'll be getting to episode 30 to 40, to be honest. I've not really got any set goal. We'll finish when we get to the right stage. It will feel right when it is time to change, and it definitely does not feel right at the moment. We have all the harvesting to do, all of the post-harvest work, and we've got a bit of winter work as well. I'm not too sure what we're going to do in the winter. It might just be a case of selling some wool or something, I don't know. We'll see. There probably won't be any wool produced actually between now and winter anyway. So we'll just have to take every day as it comes, I suppose. And we're almost there. To be honest, that might be the sensible place to stop, because I already know how hard it is to pick it up. It's very difficult. Although it is possible, because we did do it before. So I will push the boundaries again, and we'll fill it to the top. It's going to be a bit ridiculous, but it is possible. It can get up the hill with a good run up. I would not want to be starting off on the hill, like setting off on the hill. That would be tough. Well, here we go. The last few 100 litres, and now it's time to pick it up. This time I'm going to reverse back before. Well, it didn't do any favours at all by being on the bank there. So hopefully we've got the power to pull it out in one go. Actually, I think the rear weight is helping. It must have picked up the back of the tractor before the first time round, but having the big weight seems to have rectified that issue. Fantastic. Well, in that case, back to the yard. If we have enough power to go around here. We do. Yeah, we do. I will resume the video just before we get to the steep hill, just so you can see exactly what happens. Well, my prediction is that we're going to be going a fairly decent speed, and then suddenly we hit a... Well, it's going to feel like we hit a brick wall. It's going to pull the speed down to probably about 2 miles per hour from probably about 25. But yes, we will see that in a second. Here we are. The easy bit to begin with, going downhill. But if you go downhill, that means that at some stage you're going to have to go back uphill. Okay, 33 miles per hour, that is impressive. What's it going to get down to? Whew. 4? My foot's to the floor, by the way. Hasn't changed. 4 miles per hour from 33. I think if we were going any slower, we wouldn't have done it. But I'm not going to attempt that again. I'm pleased to be up the hill. So all we have to do now is give the sheep and the cows the water they deserve, and then again, the animal health should be fantastic for both of them. There's something just not right here. I'm actually managing to maintain the animals to a good standard. There must be something wrong, surely. This has never happened before. So, we're closer to the cows. We'll do the cows first. We mustn't get mixed up. The cows we can feed from the outside, but we have to give them water from the inside. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Turn the beacons off. Probably scare the cows, who knows. Although I can't really imagine a cow being scared by a beacon somehow. They seem like quite intelligent creatures. Okay, let's hope we've got enough space to turn here. The tanker does actually steer itself, so that's alright. Okay, that's good. And here is the trough. A small trough for a lot of water. There we go. Right, so filling up. Yeah, I forgot. I should have probably reversed up to it. It doesn't make a difference, but it just looks better. So that's the water they take. It didn't look like much, but that is just because of the extreme capacity of the tanker. They actually took almost 2,000 litres. So that was very easy. And now for the sheep. After we close this up. Must never forget to close this door. Good. Okay, so yeah, sheep. We'll keep the tractor's cab door open. I suppose, as we are here with water, we might as well fill up all the greenhouses. I wasn't going to, just because we might as well do it when there's less in there, but to be honest, like I said, it's going to be tough to actually find a worthwhile job to do before harvest if we don't do stuff like this. Yard work is what we're looking at today. I really do want to start harvest in the next episode, so we might have to skip a day, which is fine, because the animal health is good, so they'll be fine for another day. So we might be getting the combines rolling in just a couple of days' time. A couple of days real time, that is. 1 day farming simulator time. Oh, mine sheep. Sheep! Move! Oh no, wait, it's a cow. Moo! You can't really say move with a bar though, can you? No. Right, come on, beep. Okay. Don't know why I'm saying beep, we have a horn. Okay, so the mighty climb. 4 miles per hour does seem to be the standard for pulling a heavy load uphill. Good. And now we'll close this gate as well, and then we'll check up on the animals on the display here. Look at that, all green except for, well, that which doesn't matter, and that which I'm assuming is going to change, because this is all perfect. What do you think? If you think I'm doing well, please don't hesitate to click that like button. I feel bad saying that. Never want to ask for likes. We'll see what happens now. Probably get a load of dislikes, who knows. Right, okay, so let's fill this up. I need to make sure I'm on the correct thing. There we go. We'll do them all together. And I think it is going to take a fair bit of water. That was actually 100% on both. Food and water. Oh, we overshot, yeah. This one is 86% for manure. We'll come to the one over there last, because I know that that one's a bit trickier to do. And as we progress, it should become easier to do this. Except I've got stuck. The reason why I say it will become easier is because we'll be getting lighter. So we'll be able to accelerate much faster. Now for this one, the cauliflowers, and then we have the pumpkins and the red cabbage and something over there, melons I think it is. The melons are yet to be done. This is one thing we're definitely going to do again though. On the next map we're going to have to set this all up again. I know it's a bit slow, but it's just worth it. I think in the future episodes that we're going to be doing on this map, these could potentially bring in another 30 to 50,000 pounds, I would have thought. I reckon we're getting at least 5,000 per day. And that's definitely nothing to grumble at. Right, so yeah, red cabbage, and then we're going to need to go to the far one, which I'm assuming is melons. Like I said, it is a bit trickier to reverse into, but it is still possible. There we go. And yeah, it is watermelons. So here is the water for them. You can see the digital display going down. And we're done. Everything is watered. The greenhouses and the animals. They should all be very happy. So really, we've done the spraying. We've done the watering. The feeding is obviously all done. So we've actually run out of jobs. I can't believe it. But we have. We have run out of jobs. How is it possible? Trying to think of a job to do. We actually have nothing. We have nothing at all. Oh well. It's a rare occasion where we have nothing to do, but that time has come. Let's go and set up the combine. We might as well get it ready. We can figure out which the first field is going to be. So we might as well, yeah, get it all attached to the header, or the header trailer, and also get a tractor set up with the tipping trailer. So this is the combine which we're going to use, very nice one. From again, the Modern Classics DLC. I've not used it yet in the field, I've driven it a few times, and from what I've seen so far, very nice. I think it is the right size combine for the fields which we have. Obviously if we had the big fields on this map then it would be way too small. But the biggest we have is something like 53, field 53, and even that isn't very big. If it's going to be on a worker, which it most likely will be, or we're carting, yeah, this is plenty. It'll take a while, there's no denying that at all, but there's no rush. No rush at all. Right, so that can go there. And then just trying to think about the best tractor for carting with. And do we have a tipping trailer? And no, we're not using the Brantner. In fact, why do we even have the Brantner? We might sell it in a second and replace it with the one in the Modern Classics DLC. Because it's something like 30,000 litres, but I think the combine can still reach over it. So it's like a perfect trailer for us. Well, our tractors are all down here. So we'll go and grab one. I think we'll cart with the New Holland, whatever it is. Oh, I did know the number for it. TM190, that's right, yeah. So disconnect that, start it up. It's fairly loud. I still haven't changed the XML file for it. I keep meaning to. And we will check on the garage page just to make sure I haven't bought another tipping trailer. And then yeah, we just don't want it to be left in a shed doing nothing if we go and buy another one. This one is just too small for us because we've got such a long way to cart. The fields are small, but the map is huge. So yeah, garage, pretty sure is the only tipping trailer we have. I'm sure it is. Yep. Unless I've overlooked it, which I have done before actually. I have overlooked one in the past, but yeah, we don't have any of these. We'd know. So that is the Lizard from the Modern Classics DLC. 30,000 litres. I did want a Bailey trailer actually. Maybe we could have two. No, it might be over the top. Yeah. We'll have this one here. So, we will purchase it. We'll put the order in. We'll have a different colour. Let's be adventurous. So, the main colour must be the frame. The design colour must be the bodywork, or the side of it. So, to be honest, red is actually not a bad colour for under there. Quite happy with that, although the design colour we could probably liven up a bit by just having a bit of a brighter blue. Something like that. It may look hideous in that colour scheme, but we can soon find out, and we can actually modify it in our workshop anyway. Oh, this tractor needs diesel. Diesel is over there actually. If I just jump out. Yes, that's our diesel. And it's going to have a full load due to harvest. We'll let it refill. Okay. So, over to the store. Let's go and bring back our brand new trailer. Sorry, my hand just squeaked on the steering wheel. It might have sounded rude. Let's hope it didn't show up in the video. It was definitely my hand, I can assure you. No rude noises coming from here. So yeah, just trying to figure out the first field to do. It really is tough, but I think we should probably start with the furthest away fields. They're all going to be ripe at the same time. Yeah, so if we've got any canola, I think we do actually. I think it's 2. Field number 2 is canola. So that can be the first field we harvest. The reason why I say this is because, well, the canola is going to be technically ready first, I would say anyway. Although, yeah, in the game it's going to be at the same time. And also because we don't have to bale it. There'll be no baling involved, so we can just get it all done and dusted and out of the way. So, yeah, field number 2 first. And then after that, anything I suppose, unless we do have some other canola fields. I'm not too sure. We'll take a look in a minute or two. 65 is potentially canola. I think it might be. Yep, I think it is. But the annoying thing is, that is the exact opposite side of the map to field number 2. I can't imagine the combine is too fast either. So we'll just do whatever is the most efficient for us. Okay. So we need to put this into the cell box, obviously. Try and get the extra 20% for it. Here we are. Let's jump out of here. That should be far enough out for it not to detect the tractor accidentally. £7,338. It's a healthy number. And then our new trailer should be around the corner. We'll take it straight up to field number 2. Wow. Well, it's bright. That can be said. Is it the right colour blue though? Is that the blue we wanted? I suppose it is. I was trying to match this colour. I'd say it's as close as we're going to get anyway. It's a large capacity. Looks like the perfect trailer for us. What do you think? Have I made the right choice? I think even if it's not the right choice, I'm still very happy with it because I wanted to use it anyway, as it is new. But really I can't see anything wrong with it because it's large capacity. We should be able to put the combine's auger over the top of it. So all is good. As you know, field 2 is at the end of here. Yeah, that field there is actually maize, so that is going to be the last field we do. We might combine it instead of doing silage, so we might do it as corn. Anyway, we're here, so we'll switch off. I know the crop is still yellow, it's still in flower, so it does seem a bit early, but really things are going to progress very quickly. I would confirm actually the date of readiness. Yep, just one more day, 2 more days possibly, and then we'll be there. So it is good. It's all very good. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.